Yo.
I'm dead sexy.
Yo.
But I've got a tussle and fucking eggs.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh yeah, did you get that picture I sent you last night? That I went like Peppers is like 70, like high 70s, low 80s and some shit now.
I'll have to go back and look. I was wondering what it was. I do remember looking at it, but I was wondering what exactly it was. I wasn't really quite sure. Fucking irritated, dude. It's my night's just getting worse and worse as I go.
What's going on?
There we go.
There's something I can help out with?
Nah, dude, I'm fucking irritated. Then I get on to play fucking Rocket League for a few minutes waiting for you. And the last teammate I just had, I've never ever, I just don't understand how dude was in gold. It baffles me, dude. It's like the dude could not hit the ball, dude. He had like 65 points and I had 142 with one goal. And he had like no saves, no nothing. Every time the ball went past him, he couldn't save it at all, and I admit there's shots that are just hard to save, dude, but these ones were right directly out in front of him. It's like, how, dude? Ugh. And then shit like that, dude. The dude will probably write some shit like, oh, great pass or something like that. But I just had one of the nastiest saves, dude. And not a single what a save or close one or none of that shit, dude. Ah! Damn it. Wow. Man. Yeah, so now that you're on after this game, we'll try to find a good plan to go to, because I don't know, dude. I don't know what the fuck's up, dude. Like I said to you, and it's hard to understand messages sometimes unless you fully understood me, but I literally yesterday wanted to do my war attack, dude, and I requested the entire fucking day, bro. And then I didn't do my attacks because nobody would donate to me. And I knew I would fail without the troops in my CC, you know? Because going against Town Hall 13s, bro, you have to have a CC. And I guess I could have asked you for lower troops, but why should I have to ask you for non-max troops when I'm one of the better guys in the entire clan? I deserve max troops, dude. I've played the game for long enough that I deserve to be able to attack with max troops. And they didn't donate to me. And then some shit was said.
I can revive myself infinitely.
Motherfucking cunt bag piece of shit, dude. Come on, dude. For real? Fucking for real, dude? Stole the ball from me when I went to fucking pound it, dude. When I went to give it a boomer. And then the motherfucker turns around and leaves the game.
You know what my dumbass finally figured out? I finally figured out why my body's been hating me the past week.
Why?
I haven't like consistently drank water in probably a good week and a half, 2 weeks. Literally.
Bowling. What have we discussed in the past, my duder? I always tell you before you go to bed, if you're drinking, drink yourself a big glass of water and take an ibuprofen. You quit doing that shit, huh?
I've been even without drinking. Literally, like milk and Powerade has literally been all I've been
What
drinking.
the fuck? Milk and power. That's a hell of a fucking setup right there, boy. Nah, I hear you. I don't drink very much water either, and you know what's crazy is I can literally tell when my body needs it. Like after I have a good night of drinking, when I wake up with a slight. I haven't been waking up with hangovers as bad in the past like year. I don't know what's changed in my body, but I don't really wake up with hangovers that much anymore. And the only time I wake up and I puke is if I eat a bunch of food while I'm drunk, because I don't know when to stop eating while I'm drinking. I just don't
Yep.
know how to tell myself to just stop eating, dude. You're gonna fucking puke in the morning. So the other night, Marquise made the mistake of ordering like $50 worth of Domino's, bro, and
Oh fuck!
I had like five pizzas in front of me, and I was like, I'll take
Oh
one of these, I'll take
fucking
one of those.
nugs!
Yeah.
Nugs! I
Then I'm like, oh.
swear! I fucking
Yeah, dude.
swear!
Then I'm like, oh, a lava cake? All right, I'll eat one of those. Oh, chocolate chip cookie brownies. I'll eat a couple of those.
$50 worth of pizza though
Yeah,
from
dude.
Domino's?
Yeah.
What the
She
fuck?
ordered, so, you know,
And
the.
she complains when you ask her to get food. What the fuck?
Dude,
For
she
real
ordered, you know, the
though.
potato chip pizza, or at least that's what we call it. It's like the super thin crust from Domino's.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
ordered two of those. She ordered two of the pan pizzas with bacon, green peppers, and then
Ugh.
on half of the slices, I had her put jalapeno on half of them. And
No, that's heartburn out the
oh,
ass.
dude, I know it was even worse after I ate the lava cake. And then I ate the brownies
Oh,
and all
boo.
that, dude, and then drank beer. I was like, I woke up the next morning and my head was pounding and I felt like I could puke. And I'm like, I bet you on my life that if I puke right now, my headache will go away. I fucking went in the bathroom, I puked, and my headache went away, bro. It was like even though I'd taken ibuprofen, there was so much food still sitting in my stomach that it was like the ibuprofen didn't make it through all the acid and all the food to actually like help me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, the other morning after me and you had played like all night, the one night, dude, I fucking puked my brains out in the morning. But no, last night I was all in the mood to play. My cousin came over. We were supposed to have a party. I mean, a fire. I mean, um, the kids were being brats the entire time that he was here, which
That
is
was
nothing
surprising.
unusual, yeah. But then the dogs were barking like crazy, and my cousin's girlfriend was like, "Listen, dude, I I get." Well, he was fucking with him, but it was pissing her. She was in the kitchen covering her ears because she said she gets major migraines. So then the plan was for us to play some video games with you guys. And somehow we were in a party. I had my cousin talking to you, and next thing you know, you weren't there anymore. And he's like, "Wow." He's like, "Your friend obviously don't fucking like me." He's like, "Fuck him then if you don't want to play with me." And I'm like, "Nah, dude, he's not that kind of guy. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but it's whatever." So then a little while later, I got on and I tried to invite you. I also invited my dad and a couple of other people. I get a message at 2 o'clock in the morning from my mom saying, "Did you try to send your dad an invite around 11 o'clock?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "He didn't see it until just now. So send him another invite." I'm like, "It's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm fucking like not quite drunk, but almost drunk." And I had to walk my cousin out to the car. When we got out to the car, dude, he started fucking Ralphing hardcore in my driveway, dude. He's puking everywhere. I'm like, yo, you good, bro? And he's like, yeah, I don't know, man. And then his brother passed away from some fucked up shit or whatnot, just a fucked up situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, bro, I was like, did you eat anything? He's like, nah. And he was cold sweating and shaking and shit. And I was like, yo, bro, you got to take care of yourself, man. I said, we lost your fucking brother. Don't need to be losing you now, too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of felt bad in the first place because, like, I don't know. I was hoping they would have I thought they had a pretty damn good time. So then he hits me up this morning. He goes, yo, what up? Were you sleeping? I was like, fuck yeah, I was. And he's like, oh, word. He's like, yo, can we come through again today? And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, because I'm a lonely motherfucker out here, bro. So I'm like, yeah, come
what's up
through.
with all the posts?
And, yeah, so then he's literally writes me constantly, like the entire fucking day, and I shit you not, bro, the entire day. Like every half hour, yo, we're coming through, dude. I'm not sure exactly what time, but we're definitely coming through. Boom, he writes me back, yo, we're coming through. I'm just waiting on her. Yo, we're coming through. I'm taking a shower, bro. Just waiting on her still. Boom, yo, she's with me. What are you doing? I said I'm out grabbing a bite to eat real quick. And then I'll be home. I fucking get another message, yo, we're still gonna come through. Then like an hour later, there's still no show. So I'm like, yo, are you coming through? He goes, I don't know, dude. I'm at my uncle's house right now and we're drinking. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like so I wrote him and I told him straight up. He was like, he's like, yo, come through to my uncle's. I'm like, I'm not coming through to your uncle's. First of all, she ain't gonna want to go nowhere. I said, second of all, dude, I was sitting here waiting all day to hang out and shit. So finally I wrote him and just told him, I said, the shitty thing is, dude, I got rid of all three of the kids tonight and was hoping to have some adult time with him and his girl and me and her, and it's like I got all excited for fucking nothing, bro. Like now I'm sitting here with zero fucking kids, and I don't want this to sound bad. Like I love hanging out on the game with you, dude, but like I can play the game with you with my kids. I can play without the kids. Now I'll probably play a lot better the fact that they're not here right now, but it doesn't change the fact that my intentions weren't necessarily to hop on the PlayStation tonight. It was to play or to hang out with somebody in real life because I'm fucking lonely.
I know what you mean.
And I'm glad that you decided to hop on because at least if they're gonna fucking blow me off, you won't. You know what I mean? And I hate the times that I've blown you off. There's always been usually a pretty fucking legitimate excuse, other than like a couple of the times I got drunk before you even got on. And that's the thing, bro. There's a point in me that if I get too drunk, you don't even want to play a game with me because I'm gonna be useless. And I'm going to be slurring my words. You might find me fucking funny. You might die hilariously because I'm being a stupid ass, smart ass. But other than that,
we can play Modern Warfare when you're like that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know, bro. So I was super upset, man, and I wrote him back and I told him, I was like, bro, the least you could have done was told me that you weren't coming through. I would have made plans with somebody else. I'm going to be honest with you, I really didn't have anybody else to make plans with, but it's the point, bro. That if I did have someone else I could have made plans with, I wouldn't be sitting here with my thumb up my ass with an empty house, no kids. You know what I mean? Like, if I did have somebody to hang out with, I could have invited anyone over. You know what I mean? Say you lived in my area, and you were at work, dude, and we didn't think we could hang out. So I make plans with somebody else, dude, and that person wrote me and said, dude, it's not happening. I could have wrote you and said, hey, Bowling, come on over, dude. Let's hang out tonight. You know what I mean? That's my main point, dude. He doesn't know that I didn't have anybody else to hang out with. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, I don't know, bro. It fucking hurt my feelings, man. It really did. It fucking hurt my feelings. I
I
went and
feel
laid
you.
down. I was literally just gonna go to bed and say, fuck it. So then writes me back, and what pissed me off the most, dude, is he wrote me back, and he said, what type of plans were you gonna make, nigga? LOL. Now that just makes me sound like you're fucking inconsiderate and you didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like asking me what type of plans I would have made if I didn't hang with him. It almost sounded like he was slightly trying to tell me that I wouldn't have been able to make plans with anybody else, sort of. I don't know. It just sounded really cocky and fucked up to me, and
Mhm.
that pissed me right off. So I wrote him back. I could have made plans hanging out with other people, bro. You know, plans like hang out. Then he turns around and tells me I'm still come through. I said, no, you're not, dude. Your girl's been drinking, and you're not gonna fucking kill yourself to fucking drive over to my house. I had one friend die in a car accident from fucking drinking and driving, dude. And I'm like super against drinking and driving. Like I even drank and drove when I was younger. Like I'm 35 now. When I was like 16, 18, joyriding with my friends, I drove drunk a couple times. That's before I really realized how serious people can be injured or even lose their life in drunken car accidents, bro. And you know what usually happens is it's not the person that's drunk who ends up dying. It's either the person's passengers or run into the other side of the road and kill a fucking lady and her entire family and kids in the van.
Mhm.
Like that was one big story I read was this guy got super drunk and he hates himself forever because he literally killed a lady who was a wife. She was married, but she was by herself in the vehicle with four of her fucking young ass children. Dude swerved onto the other side of the road, and the only reason why the dude lived is because his blood alcohol content was so high that his body couldn't recognize the amount of pain he was in. And he technically should have died, but he lived through it. And still to this day, like they've done interviews with the guy and he says how much he hates himself and he's in prison. You know what I mean? He says how much he
Mhm.
hates himself and how much he feels horrible that he took other people's lives. So in the end, dude, drinking and driving is just not the fucking right thing to do. And
And I've been in the situation where I was at a bar. I literally live not even 2 blocks away from the bar, and I told my friend, just one night, dude, I've had just enough to drink, drive my ass home, and I've been buzzed, but not buzzed enough to where it would be like a big impact. But
oh, I know. I'm listening to Bowling telling me something.
I feel like I've been at that point where I know how to differentiate if I should, like, if I'm at a friend's house or, yeah, if I'm at like someone's house, to where if I've had like, if I haven't had enough to drink or if I've had way too much to drink,
Well, the
to
other thing
where,
bowling is that yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Whether or not you should maybe take a cab or even spend the night or try to
exactly.
risk getting home. But here's the more fucked up shit. So last night when they were here and he was all fucked up and puked all over the driveway, she was drinking. And I didn't want them to leave. And I told them out in the driveway, I'd rather you not leave. You've been at my house. You've been drinking. But it's hard for me as an adult to try to turn and tell another adult that they can't leave my house. What I should have did when they first pulled up is I should have told them, bro, if you're going to get all hammered and try to leave my house, then you're going to leave me your keys because nobody's leaving my house.
Hmm.
But I don't try to be that controlling, especially like to some girl that I don't even know because it was her car, not my cousin's. But then they couldn't stay here last night. Now all of a sudden I have no kids. I even hit him up and told him straight up, bro, you've got a place to sleep. We've got fresh blankets. The kids are gone. You can sleep. Mackenzie's got a brand new twin size bed, and she's not the type to wet her bed or do anything disgusting on her bed. So throwing down a fresh blanket and a fresh sheet and all that, they would have been fucking set, bro. And the thing is once you got to your uncle's and you realized you were 3-4 beers deep and you probably weren't going nowhere, you couldn't just write me out of respect and say, yo, Joe, I'm sorry if this is going to hurt your feelings or if you're going to be upset about it, man, but we're kind of stuck at my uncle's. I don't think we're coming through. He waited until forever later to tell me that shit, and here I am getting amped. I don't know if you realize, but I was back there while you were gone. I was scrounging up shit because I thought we were having a fire tonight. What am I going to go outside and have a fucking fire by myself and stare at the flames? I mean, come on, dude. And just because I'm a grown-ass man, I guess it doesn't hurt to fucking say when somebody hurts my feelings or not, you know what I mean? The other thing, Marquise was like, you really said that to? Because I wrote him and just told him that it was fucked up. Now I get to sit here with my thumb up my ass all night. And Marquise like, you wrote that to him? He's not going to want to talk to you. I shouldn't fucking bite my tongue for other people, dude. He should know that I'm upset about it. Because if not, then the next time we make plans, he's going to pull the fucking same shit on me again. He needed to know that I was upset about it, in my opinion, bro. Like, I'm starting to get to the point where I need to let people know when I'm getting upset about things, because if not, then I'm one of those fake people who smile in your face, though I have a different feeling about certain shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm so fucking frustrated lately, too, man. This whole COVID shit, dude, is just fucked, man. And I keep reading even more and more, and it just keeps fucking irritating me more and more that this shit may not necessarily have been a hoax, my dude, but it definitely was outplayed and overdone by the mainstream media and the fucking government, dude. They literally had a lady on the fucking government channel where they stand in front of the podium and they speak. The lady admitted that they are calling every single death, regardless of what the person dies of, they're calling it COVID. If you die of a heart attack, you died of COVID. If you died of an anxiety attack, you died of COVID. If you die of low blood sugar, you died of COVID. If you die of loss of blood because you poked yourself with a knife on accident and you bled to death, still being labeled as fucking COVID.
This kid that Shelby knows that does tattoos.
Yeah.
I'd posted on one of her tattoos and he had added me.
Okay. So they're saying 2 people died recently in Fort Edward from the coronavirus. That's a lie. The 2 people that died in Fort Edward were elderly people. They passed from cancer. One of them was my grandmother. This shit is out of hand. This is why I don't believe anything the news says. They constantly lie. Then I turn around and find out that they're saying that this whole thing with us wearing the masks is actually so stressful on our bodies that we're putting ourselves more at risk for getting this so-called COVID than we would be if we weren't wearing them. People are in work constantly stressing and let out CO2, and instead you're just constantly breathing in your own CO2. They're saying
that's what I've been saying.
They're saying also that we're getting angry with people. We're of this thought that we should all be wearing masks. Now when we go into a store and we see a person not wearing a mask, now we're angry with that person for not wearing a mask. But little do we know that we don't know whether wearing a mask is the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. So now they're telling us that we're wrong for getting angry with the people who aren't wearing a mask. And I literally was reading this article and thought to myself, that was me the other night. I was at Lowe's. Every motherfucker in the entire building was wearing a mask. This dude walks in with his wife. She's wearing a mask. He's the only cocksucker that wasn't wearing a mask. And I'm not saying that, yes, we should be wearing the masks or we shouldn't be wearing the masks. And I'm not necessarily saying that I was pissed off at the dude for not wearing the mask. It was more of the fact that he had to be the only defiant motherfucker in the entire building. You had a building of hundreds of people shopping for wood and sinks and whatever they buy at Lowe's, paint, flooring, and everybody there was compliant except for this one douchebag. So I'm not saying that the COVID is real and it's not real, or we should wear masks or we shouldn't wear masks, but I do think that if everybody else is attempting to cooperate, there shouldn't be that one dude who fucking disrespects and does not cooperate. So I admit, I was mad at the guy. But I
would be
was
too.
but like I said, I wasn't mad at him for not necessarily not wearing the mask. I just was mad at him for being the one dude who had to be defiant. There's always that one person.
Hmm.
You tell people that's a urinal, dude. You piss in the urinal, you don't shit in the urinal, and you've got that one dude who has to disobey and purposely takes a dump in the fucking urinal. You know what I mean? That's basically the best way I could put that to you, you know?
Yep.
And it's like, dude, they make these rules, they make these laws for a reason. Now, again, like I said, we could be wrong. These masks might not be the right thing, dude. But literally, it's making tensions high because then they were saying that people who are believing in the fact that they should be wearing the masks are starting to take it to heart, and the people who believe that they shouldn't be wearing the masks are taking it to heart. Now you've got two people taking shit to heart. Now they're butting fucking heads and they're wanting to kill each other over beliefs.
In another county, I'm pretty sure in New York, Rhode Island, maybe another state, maybe Rhode Island or something. A woman tried. Like what do you call them? Say, okay, people can't wear red shirts in here, and you come in with a red shirt, and she tried to enforce the mask thing, and a clerk tried to enforce the mask thing, and a dude shot her.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then I seen another post that my mom posted. There was a black guy, older guy, okay, was like in his 50s or 60s. He died, supposedly died of COVID. The whole shit said that he was a fucking a lawyer, and that he was one of the most well-renowned lawyers in his area, and that it was super sad that he passed, and it showed the dude's picture and everything. And a totally different article showed the exact same dude, exact same name, but said that he had a totally different profession and everything. Said that he was a construction worker his entire life. Same dude, same age, same name, same post, everything, only changed to the point where he supposedly was a construction worker. They are literally lying about these deaths. I watched a video my mom posted yesterday on a girl who was literally said she's going to work to watch people die. They are literally killing people purposely right now. Then me and Jeremy were discussing, you realize that if you walk into a hospital and say you're sick and you're just sick, it's like 15 grand just for you to walk into the hospital and say you're sick and get some antibiotics. They are getting right now like an extra $35,000 fucking dollars per patient if they say that they have COVID. So now they're labeling everybody as COVID. And like I said, that one lady straight up admitted, she said the numbers could be very, 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 very wrong. And everybody's like, whatever do you mean? She said straight up, anybody who dies for whatever fucking reason, bro, if you stub your toe and you bleed to death out of your toe, you died of COVID. That's fucked, bro. So they've amped it up, they've ramped it, they've gone rampant. I mean, they've even been making memes about shit now. Oh, now that coronavirus is like kind of slowly seeming like it may come to an end at some point. Now all of a sudden there's these things called murder hornets.
Yep.
So everybody's like, everybody better run to the fucking store and buy your toilet paper because there's murder bees, murder hornets. Let's all run to the store and buy toilet paper because we're going to need to wipe our ass in case we get stung by a fucking dangerous bee. Come the fuck off of it, bro. People are fucking naive, gullible, dude. And I'm going to be honest, I would rather be the guy who walks into the store without a mask. I would rather be the guy standing for my own principles. I don't think that there's anything going on majorly. Yes, there could be a COVID, but it's been proven by 1,000 doctors so far that COVID is like a 1/1000th of a 1/1000th of the danger. I'm saving those and I'm just going to roll them into tubes. I'm dead ass. I will. But what the hell was I just saying? She interrupted me. They're saying it's like a 1/1000th or even like a 1/1000th of the amount of deaths that happen from COVID compared to the amount of deaths that happen compared to influenza and the flu every fucking year.
True.
Then they got to the point where they were saying that that they might make a law against people shaking fucking hands. Bro, shaking hands was a sign of respect and a sign of basically an agreement. When two people from two different countries come to an agreement, they shake hands afterwards, and bam, you know what I mean? Everything's good. So if Trump was to go over and talk to, what the fuck's his name, Vladimir Putin or whatever, the guy from Russia, and they make an agreement, sign of respect is to shake the motherfucker's hand, and they literally tried to say that they were thinking about possibly making it illegal for you to shake another person's fucking hand. And you know what? They actually said that that could cause a lot of fucking problems. One of the biggest ways to show your respect to somebody or introduce yourself or to resolve a problem is to shake somebody's hand. And now it may be considered illegal to shake a person's hand. Well, we've been shaking hands with people for thousands of years, bro. Wow, that was fucking good. Woo! That hit. It's fucking good. Some good conduct. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Fucking, I want this COVID shit to be over. I just walked into this place called Stewart's, man. I fucking walk in there and I'm like, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to put my fucking mask on. And the girl I see like every day, because I'm at that store every day, she's like, it's okay, Joe. She's like, you just caught me without my mask on. She's like, it was down a little bit. I was trying to breathe. I was like, are you guys allowed to have your masks off when you have no customers? And she said, I think so, but we've never really gotten 100% on that. And then the other lady who was the manager was like, trust me, we get breathers when we can. And I'm like, oh, good, because I told her, I don't even like walking into your store for 30 seconds wearing a fucking mask. I feel bad for the people who have to wear them for fucking 8 to 12 hours a day while they're at work. That's fucking bullshit, dude. And the other day, I feel even worse for people with glasses. Because the other day I walked into fucking Stewart's with my fishing glasses on, and every time I breathed into my mask, it went right up into my glasses and fogged my glasses to the point where I couldn't see a goddamn thing, bro. And then I'm thinking about you over at work, dude, fogging up your glasses and shit, dude. Did you ever try that shaving cream trick? Boy?
Yeah.
Did you try the shaving cream trick?
No.
I seen Steven joined, and he's not really saying nothing. Doesn't he have glasses as well?
Yep.
I think I seen him on your Facebook. He's like Steven somebody number 2 or something, the third or the second? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, dude, I don't know how you guys can fucking... Definitely try out that trick, dude. If you're having a problem with your glasses fogging up, they said to smear... I don't know, you'd have to look it up, but I've heard this in the past. It's not anything new. I've actually heard this 1,000 times, that if you smear shaving cream all over your glasses and let them sit for like 2 minutes and then rinse the shaving cream off and let them dry, supposedly they won't fog up the next day. So they're saying, I've seen a lot of people saying that they were doing it and that it works. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, boy, I'm going to do like 2 more matches of this and then I'm switching, dude. So, I don't know if I ever asked, but what made him name himself Tragon, or Tragon, or however you say it?
No idea.
I think I asked him one night, and I think he told me, but I forget. And the other thing, boy, I trust your judgment, dude. You don't really ever have to ask me if it's cool for a friend to join. I trust that you won't have no douchebags join, and like I said, so far, I think your buddy's a cool dude. He's kind of quiet at times like you are, but, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Unless you got a million people talking and then he tries to talk and then it'll be like, oh, dude, I can't hear you. But, and I'll tell you what, from now on, invite anybody you want to my chat. If they're cool, they stay. If they're assholes, I'm going to kick them the fuck out, bro.
So you're gonna kick yourself out?
Well, I can't kick myself out. I mean, I know I'm an asshole, but I got to be in here, bro. Tin Can the Can. Okay. What the fuck? What a name. He just bumped him hard. God, pop it up to me, bud. I've been playing like shit. I don't know why. I mean, I'm usually playing like shit, but I'm playing extra like shit. Get it! Oh, damn it. No. Is he in like game chat or something? Yeah. I hope I didn't. Oh, there he is. Can you hear us?
Booty.
Booty!
Booty! Booty!
Booty! Tragon. Is your microphone muted?
Probably sucking some mean dick.
I don't know him well enough to say anything like that, so I don't know. I guess if you say so, boy. What's the difference between sucking a mean dick and sucking a happy dick?
Sucking a mean dick means nice and fierce.
Nice and fierce. Rawr, fucking got claws and shit. Fucking. It sounds like the lion in the beginning of those movies when it's like dun 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 dun, and then the fucking lion comes out. Oh god. Microphone issues, and I would write him or something, find out what's going on.
I guess he's messaging me while I'm playing.
Okay. Well, that saves you having to message him, huh? Oh, you fuck. I lie to myself at night, I can't handle it. Why do I waste so much time with things that I can't fix? All these things I always had, I just can't forget. I love that song, dude. I swear to God, dude, I gotta see NF in concert at some point. Something tells me he's just as good in concert live than he is in his actual music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. There's
now,
very few people that can be like that.
Well, let me ask you a question. Of all the concerts that you've been to, have you ever seen an artist that sounded horrible compared to their music? Ritz doesn't sound as good live?
No, I'm giving you shit.
I was gonna say, you fucking asshole. Ritz came up from doing the karaoke shit at bar scenes and shit. So I was gonna say, I actually legitly was friends. Oh, there he is. I was legitly friends. Yep. I was legitly friends with a girl who, on PlayStation Network, I thought I introduced you to her, or her to you, whichever way you want to say it. She said that she legitly used to watch Ritz in the bar. One night I was blasting Ritz, and she's like, "Oh, you're listening to Ritz?" And I'm like, this is like some girl who's very not ghetto at all. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You don't even know who Ritz is. And she's like, I know Ritz better than you do. I used to watch him in the bar. I was like, oh yeah, what bar is that? I went and looked it up, dude. This girl was not lying. He used to do mad shows at this one bar. I want to see Jelly. I want to see Jelly live, bro.
You fucking saw the videos that I had from that last concert,
Bro,
right?
that ain't the fucking same. Just because I seen your videos doesn't make it the same as watching them live. But yeah, bro, I mean, actually, I'm going to be honest with you. Those videos, man, I had a hard time. I guess I had a hard time hearing over the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you know, of the concerts that I've seen, when I went and seen Chris Calico, Tech Nine, Stevie Stone, and all them dudes, and that was the concert Ritz was supposed to be at. It was my birthday, and Ritz didn't show. I was so upset about that. But let me tell you something, bro. You kind of have a hard time hearing people on stage. But let me tell you something. The minute Tech Nine comes on that stage, you have no problem hearing that motherfucker. That motherfucker makes himself heard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's why I love to watch Tech Nine in concert. Like Buds, he hates Tech. He can't stand Tech. He says Tech's music all sounds the same, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, dude. Tech is literally one of the best rappers out. But I read an article today. It kind of made me happy to see somebody finally giving daps to the people who deserve it. Eminem said Tupac was the best songwriter of all time and story writer. Because when Pac sings, dude, he doesn't just sing about a bunch of bullshit, dude. He tells you a story inside of his music. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly why he's one of the most well-renowned, like, just artists ever. Not just rappers, but artists in general.
In general, dude. And I'll tell you what, that's what I like about Jelly. Jelly is a storyteller, bro. He tells the story, like especially the Same Old Asshole song, bro. He talks about how his mom is in critical care and his dad was going through some shit as well, and how his girlfriend's in and out of rehab and always relapses and goes back, bro. He tells a full story. Just like that video. I don't know if you ever watched the video, the actual video of what the fuck's that song? The one that me and you liked, I showed you, where he's in the bar. I hope that heaven has the smokings.
Yeah, it's called Smoking.
Yeah. Well, the video to that, bro, tells the story in itself. It's like telling on how friends have passed and this, that, and the other thing. So Jelly, I want to see really bad in concert. But NF too, bro. I don't think NF gets very many props like he should, dude.
I've asked you this countless times in the past couple of months. Have you listened to Jelly's new album?
Most of it.
Have you gone on YouTube to look at those music videos?
Yep. Every time that you send them to me. I'm going to be honest, though, and you're probably going to hate me for it. Guess what I still have not listened to?
What?
I still have not listened to Ritz's album. I've listened to a few of his shits, but I haven't listened to the album. I don't know, bro. I slightly started falling off. Not that I don't like Ritz, but I don't know, bro. With that whole shit, you heard he was going through a rough time, right?
Oh yeah, I think he's just about a year sober now.
Yeah, he quit drinking, bro. That's why he didn't show up on my birthday. I guess he was constantly getting drunk and waking up in hotel rooms all fucked up and shit. And I guess at one point in time, he supposedly had a talk with Tech, and Tech was like, bro, you gotta quit the drinking or I'm gonna have to fucking kick you off my label. But you know what I mean?
Go listen to Twin Lakes by Ritz. that song, but for just in general for himself,
Uh-huh.
it speaks words.
Oh, hell yeah. He left again. Mm. If you're playing music, just let me know because I'm gonna shut off the broadcast. I was broadcasting just for the fuck of it. So if you want me to cut it off,
No, this isn't a music video. It's just literally Jelly Roll or going through. It's called Music with a Meaning. It's just saying that he's just going through what one of his songs is about.
gotcha.
Uh, yeah, it's about the song I Need You. What do you just saying what the song I Need You is about?
Gotcha. Ah, I couldn't make it. Fucking get some, boy. Who's messaging? Oh. Fuck ever, dude. I don't really care what you think. Better be ready for them to take over the NFL this year, bitch.
Oh,
It's gonna be Minnesota. It's gonna be Minnesota Vikings and the fucking Broncos in the Super Bowl. So, fuck off.
Bet your ass.
Why do people do that to me constantly? I mean, I know I got the avatar, but it's always in Rocket League, dude. Somebody's got to say Minnesota sucks. And I bet you the dude who just said that to me is a sorry ass fucking Patriots fan who doesn't have Tom Brady anymore. So, yo, Tragon, is he a Broncos fan or not?
He don't watch football.
No football, huh?
Yeah, he's a bum like that.
What does he watch then?
Nothing.
Porn?
Yeah, his
Watch.
arm looks like Quagmire.
All buff and shit on one side. Does he watch any sports at all or no?
Nothing I know of.
Oh,
He
shit.
follows the Golden State Warriors, but I don't think he watches.
Gotcha. Hey, it is what it is, man. Sports aren't for everybody.
Get your shit together, Steven. That's fuck.
The fuck? Yeah. Dude had nothing to say to that.
Guess who sent me a party invitation?
Who?
Us.
Go ahead and join with him. I don't care. Talk to him. See what he has to say. He's probably going to talk a whole bunch of shit.
No, fuck him.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. See what he wants to say. I'll guarantee he wants to talk about me. If he starts talking about me, leave. If he doesn't start talking about me, then be like, what's up? What did you want? I don't know. I say give him the benefit of the doubt.
Cool. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Trey gone. Ah! I'll forfeit, but we were only down 2 fucking points.